spreading some out so we can put the bloodshot in your eye, which is the sclera part of the eye. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got me doing that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what we did, we just spreaded some veins out. Use cotton fibers, spread them out on the tissue, and this gives the eye a more lifelike presentation when it's finished with veins in it. So we'll be doing that in a minute. Okay, now, after you left, I took that wax pattern and I made a mold in a flask. Then what I did after it was set, I took the wax out and then I forced acrylic into it. So what we do now, we have the same as the exact wax pattern, but now we have it into acrylic. And that little dark spot is where the iris will be. So what we did, we packed it and then we put this under pressure. We put it in a curing tank. The temperature inside this hits 3,000 degrees, and that's where the acrylic is formed. It's really a plastic or it's a liquid with a powder, and then when it gets cured, it becomes very durable and hard. So now we're going to go and expose the iris and start to make it look like an eye.
Dr. Evans is the one who referred him to Dr. Linder.
Okay, what we're doing now, just hold it straight.
There you go.
Okay, so what we did now, we have it in acrylic, and what we've done, where's the camera here? What we've done, we've exposed the iris.
Where's your camera, Calvin?
And so what we're doing now, we're painting on it. So we're putting little red fibers in there for the veins. And the eye you see is just a shell. And I just have it on this little totem pole because it gets wet, and this way it helps it dry so I don't have to get my fingers all over it. So now we're actually matching the color. Let's see if we could get it shining on you. Get the camera on you.
On you.
So now you can see what we're doing. We're holding it up here and we're matching his fellow eye. So we're going to get this as close as God will let me get it for him.
And is a dark blue gray, right?
Dark blue gray, yeah. Has like it's a really a brown, but it has a gray haze over it. Little lavender, man. You're like Liz Taylor with lavender eyes here.
Cool.
His eye is pure white. We have blues and grays and yellows in it, so that's basically what we're doing now. Is just doing some washes here to tone it down. And we just go back and forth, fellow with the good eye here. Put a little yellow in it, a little red. We paint them like we see them.
Now, has there ever been an eye color that's tricky, something like that?
Some of them, yeah. Particularly some of the light blue eyes, because what we do is we haven't come up with a dilating pupil yet. So what happens, we try to hit a happy size medium, when people are mostly what kind of work they do, they write office, things like that. So, but sometimes we can give it the illusion of dilation on a light blue eye by painting it around the collarette a little bit more and extending it with a very soft purple color, and it gives the pupil a dilation, a similarity. Back and forth again. All right. Way over that way now. Good. Now way over this way. Good. Lloyd, what's your favorite color?
Dark blue.
All right.
I've always told him his eyes don't look like anybody else.
They don't. All right, so what I'm doing on the top of this, where the top is, I'm going to put a dark blue dot. How's that?
Cool.
That's the part that goes up under the lid. So when it's in there, the lid will cover it, but this way you'll know where the top is.
Okay. That's neat.
Now we do get our guys that we made gag eyes for. We've got guys with Titan logos. We got Arkansas Razorback. We got War Eagle, Roll Tide, Tennessee. We got an orange eye with a white T on it. This guy takes it out, his regular prosthesis, and slips in his gag eye.
I think that's funny.
Okay, Lloyd, I'll be right back. Don't go away. So as you can see it now. Camera. There we go. So what we did, I put a little blue dot on the top. This way Lloyd will know where the top is, because it has to be taken out periodically and washed with Johnson's baby shampoo. What happens is like a contact lens that builds up with protein. So you can see we have all the veining around it now.
What's the best thing to dry it with?
Just leave it wet. Wash it with Johnson's baby shampoo, rinse it real good, and then put it back in.
Okay.
And a good drop as a lubricant is Sustain. You can buy it over the counter.
Okay.
And just put a drop of that on periodically. Okay, Lloyd, I'll be right back. Don't go away.
Just about done.
So what I did, I cut the color down flat, and now we're going to paint your color into this, all right?
Did you hear him, Calvin?
Sir?
What we did, we cut the cornea down, made it flat, and what that does, that gets me down to the base color.
So that was the saw sound I heard.
Yeah. Let's look straight at me now. Calvin, I don't want you to take this out all the time and show it to everybody, okay?
Oh, she just.
We've had kids do that. We had one kid take it out and put it in his mouth and swallowed it by mistake.
I know.
So now we've got a crappy outlook on life.
That's
That's what his
funny.
mother said.
That's funny.
Yeah, she said, I guess Jonathan's going to have a crappy outlook on life, Bob, because of swallowing his eyeball.
That's funny. I don't think Mommy's gonna look for it either. You have to look for it.
I'm not taking my eye out to do any of that. The only time I'm taking it out is clean it.
There you go. Okay, my friends. You guys can go outside, be about 45 minutes, and we'll have it ready.
All right.
All right, thank you.
So leave the camera on. I'm going to come out to the lab with it, okay? And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. This way you'll know, right?
Yes, sir.
So just follow me out here, okay?
Okay.
All right, so now I'll zoom it down on. Okay, this is the mold, the brass flask. So now what happens? Prosthesis sits back in it, locks in position. And I've got my mix here of acrylic that I made earlier. And this is clear. So now the idea is to cap this with clear acrylic. So what we do, we have this. And now it's snapping, so it's ready to pack. So what I'm doing, I'm taking the top part of the mold here. And we're going to put the acrylic in there. And then I'm going to get a sheet here. So what I'm actually going to do now, I'm going to trial pack it, okay? So we lay this in here. Lay it over the eye. Push it down. We come over here. Put it in the press. So what we're doing now, we're tightening the press up. And what happens, it'll squeeze out the excess acrylic. The reason I trial pack it is to make sure I have enough in there where you can see it oozing out at the edges. Let it set for a second. And this is just excess. So now we pull this out. Take the prosthesis back out. Seat it back. And I can see I have enough acrylic around here that gives me the excess that I need. So now we close this up without the cellophane, because now we want this clear to bond to the other part of the white eye. So now we squeeze it up again and bring it over here. We're sorry today, Rob. Put it in the hot water bath. Close it up. And we'll let it cook for 10 minutes, and then I'll turn it up to boiling. And then that solidifies the acrylic, so then when I bring it out of here, it'll be hard. And then we'll bring it over here, and I'll use these hand pieces and polishing stuff to polish it up, get all the scratches out.
What temperature do you have the
It's
hot
165 right now.
Okay.
Then it'll go up to boiling. I'll put it on a timer.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And these are our weapons. And these are the burrs and all that we use when we want to grind down the excess plastic of the eye. So it's almost like a dental lab.
It's neat, isn't it, Karen?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. That was
Okay, buddy.
nice.
You ready to turn?
We are with your toy.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Okay, there's the finished product. What it looks like an eye now. We've got it all shined up and sparkly, and the blue dot goes up on top. So when you have this out, what you're going to do, you're going to wash it with Johnson's baby shampoo. And just soap it up. Make sure your hands are clean. Okay? You just really like me. You got me on camera all day.
In
All
case
right.
somebody needs to learn that too. I'm just trying to help somebody in case they need help.
Well, that's kind of you to do think that way, you know?
I try.
Avoid it. It is acrylic. If you do drop it, it will not break. Just don't step on
Thank
All
goodness it's not the
it.
glass.
Because it is quite durable, okay? All right, so what you do is you rinse it real good, make sure there's no soap on it, and leave it wet. And then what I'd suggest is to get a Sustain. I'll write it on this sheet here. This is just a drop I'm putting. It's a lubricant, okay? It's good to have. And then what you do is take your suction cup and you wet the tip of this with water, squeeze it to grab it, and squeeze it to come off. Okay?
Okay. Squeeze it to grab it, squeeze it to let it go.
So, and once you get it on there, don't squeeze it till you want it to come off, okay?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Now you can use your hands to put it in, or you can use the suction cup, okay?
Yes, sir.
So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the upper lid up as high as it goes, push the blue dot up, pull the bottom down, and push the eye back.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
You
so
gonna try to do it?
Okay.
swing it around to you. Let's get it in first. Let me put it in first.
Let him put it in first.
All right, you ready?
Yes, yes, sir.
So
A
we're
little nervous.
And then relax. Grab the upper lid. I'm walking it in now, okay? Get it so far. Pull the lid down.
Okay, look at me. Count, that's awesome. That is so awesome.
I am tickled.
Whoa.
Different,
The new you, huh?
Yes, sir.
You haven't seen yourself with two eyes the same size, the same color for a long time, huh?
Yes, sir.
No, you haven't.
Move it left and right. Keep your head still and just move it.
Left and right, your eye.
There you go. Yeah, you got some good movement there. Okay.
That's awesome, Calvin.
All right.
Okay. And don't get the suction cup dirty, right?
Correct.
Okay, turn it off. And now I want you to try to put it in.